the 6th of May, 2020. And this is for y'all F&Ms that take Abaco people for granted. 9 months in, Canberra are dead. Abaco is a unique place. I look at Grand Bahama. Grand Bahama is almost like us. I see y'all would think that people gonna do whatever y'all want them to do, but Abaco and Grand Bahama always elect people who they think would be better to run their district. Only other place in the Bahamas, I don't know the Bahamas geography or politics as well as most because I don't live and die politics. I go to work. Politician never fed me. So I don't look on politician to feed me. I'm one of those presidents that say, ask not what your country could do for you, Kai Mills, but Kai Mills, see what you could do for your district of Dundastan and your people because it's better to give than to receive. That has been my life mission and I've been on the course. Only constituency in the history of this country, I'm not sure about Angliston, but I think Angliston has always been PLP. And another district of Long Island, then Wotan, PLP, because that's represent black. Them curly hair, light-skinned people down in Long Island, they go vote there for them. Don't care what come. Abaco is unique. There are two people there. Edison Key, a farmer. And it shows you that Abaco division is not based on PLP or F&M. It's based on the time and what's going on in the country. You see, Edison Key was elected twice as a PLP candidate. F&M, Edison Key was elected twice as a PLP. I said it already. He was elected twice as the F&M, and he was elected twice as a PLP. Hubert Ingraham, the ugliest prime minister in the history of this country. Ain't too pretty, but he had political brain. Hubert run as a PLP. The first time I voted for that big head Hubert Ingraham, a couple of style people don't like when he big head look like a pit bull, all kind of roads through his head. That's all that wickedness in him. And Hubert run, and they brought me the poll to vote PLP my first time. Then he came back after Penland drop kick him, trying to take over and playing biggity, tried to get the leadership from the teacher. That's just like in Dundastan Township. All of them inside there, I brought them to politics. All of them is my rookies, but they wicked. And one thing they didn't learn from me is to have integrity. They better find that $65,000 that they stole from local government. Boy, would Dundastan would like to have that $65,000. I just got to bring things in there while the Spirit God bringing it into my system. Sometime I go off course. Remind me, I got off course again. I got to tell you this story. It reminds me of Jackson McIntosh. Anybody know Jackson McIntosh? That's my friend. Jackson McIntosh, Greg Gomez, Perry Thomas, and Kai Mills was seeking the F&M nomination. Greg Gomez being deported from America, but he was Hubert Ingram's. He was Hubert Ingram's pick. Because Hubert didn't want Kai because Kai was too powerful. They scared of Kai. Hubert. And I used to talk to him. He used to shake. I said, yeah, you go ahead. You play crazy. I recognize, sensible enough to know that Hubert Ingram was the MP and he was supposed to be my servant. I ain't supposed to worship no Hubert. I don't care what position he had. So they call us in the F&M, Ruth Boldowell, Janet Bostwick, all my girls was there. They loved me. All them F&M gals love Kai because they could see I ain't no crook. they know good people. So they called Jackson and said they got Jackson now. Jackson switched from the PLP going F&M. So they call us in one by one, but I listened to see what they got on Jackson. I want no leg up, man. I ain't no fool. I peeping. I ain't supposed to be peeping. But I watching these F&Ms. Don't trust them. So they say, Jackson, you trying to get the nomination to carry out Hubert Ingram good work. Could you walk the walk that Hubert has walked without any interruption? Jackson say, you see, I ain't Hubert Ingram. Hubert Ingram ain't no dancer. Hubert Ingram walk a straight road because he can't dance. So Jackson start to dance. Jackson say, he go left. Jackson go right. He go straight. He say, you see, I'm a dancer. I may go left. I may go right. But I going straight because I'm a dancer. Boy, man, Jackson say that they were serious trying to get Jackson jump. Jackson, when Jackson threw that on him, the place busted out laughing. Jackson say, take that. Hubert ain't no dancer. That's why he can't go left and go right. So I say all this to say that there's some good memories, them F&M, and some bad ones, mostly bad. But I say this, that Abaco, for no reason, gonna go F&M, nor PLP, nor independent. They gonna go for the best candidate in this election. If we know that F&M ain't gonna win but one seat, down there we are, Dr. Meneses, and probably down there we Brent Simonidis, because they ain't like the PLP. They got money, and they say money only should lie in the F&M. Only the F&M should got money. So Dr. Menes, watch Kai on the 6th day of May. Dr. Menes come in his seat, and Brent Simonidis, if he run, Brent don't need to run no more. So Brent, depends who they put there, they may not win. But on the other side, the same Kai could be looking in Dr. Menes' face. And you all imagine me in House Assembly pointing at Dr. Menes and telling the Speaker of the House, I need to speak to Dr. Menes. It's going to be a glorious time up in the House Assembly. The whole Bahamas going to tune in because Kai going to be talking to the Speaker to talk to Dr. Menes for what he has done to Abaco. And you see, this is the casket of the F&M because of what they have done and have not done into a place that elected 2 F&M candidates that to date haven't had a meeting with their constituency. They sent them some pork chop, some chicken, use computer, and we don't have no water, and we need to wash our water hands daily. And Darren Henfield's constituency have to understand we don't have running water yet, no electricity, but they send us use computer because they stupid. You don't need no computer, we need water, lumber. And already got the casket for the F&M. Already picked the color. The color is midnight blue because we're going to bury them late night and we're going to put them up like how them Indians put you up on the thing and bury you and then burn your fire. That's how we can do the F&M. Put them on them thing and put all the wood under them. And the midnight blue casket, and when the moon come out. And that's one way of burying the F&M. And another way, we're getting ready to put the date on them. The dirt is what they did in the mud and the peas and what they didn't do 2 and 4 Bahamians. 9 months in, no Bahamian home has been repaired because of this F&M government. The casket that they trying to bury our dead in 9 months in, that's the same casket. When you see the casket go down, see, they got to bury my people before the election. And when you see the dead in Abaco is buried, and when you see the dirt is put upon them, that is the dirt to bury the F&M. Soon after, they decide to bury our dead after 9 months. Them too will be dead as a political party. And I'm going to help to put the dirt on these no good, weightless FNM people. That is the sign of what to be. Watch the sign. But you know what? The suffering that Abaco has endured and continually to endure and endure. There's some people that Jesus Christ, the Creator, have to personally come down and put a hand on them, because these ignorant people, I don't like to call people ignorant, but there are some of them that saw Jesus Christ performing miracles, denied the Christ child. So how dare they not go to the polls and vote for Kai Mills? I am not the Creator. His disciples, I got them right now because saw me doing stuff, hear me on the video. But they will be like the 12 fools that will deny Kai and still go and vote for Darren Enfield. All the suffering, all they're going to give them, 2 t-shirts to sling across their shoulder, 1 hat, 2 collects in each hand, and that is them for 5 years. I am not running for those type of people. I'm running for them people that has a heart and is suffering and know that is wrong and it's time to bury the FNM government forever and ever. And let the church and let the people of Abaco say amen. And I want y'all to say amen. And I want y'all to say it's time to bury the FNM. When they decide to bury our loved ones after 9 months, let's also bury this political curse on the Bahamas called the FNM government. Time to get your shovel, y'all. Kai is ready. The dirt is there. The graves are there. The casket is there. It is time to bury the FNM government right after they decide to bury our loved ones. Kai care.